Money, the root of all evil in the automotive repair industry.
And life in general.
We're going to talk about money again. Money is probably one of my favorite topics because I notice sometimes I get, recently I was in a situation with a car. Sent this car up to a body shop that painted a lot of Mercedes. The owner agreed to paint it for me and take care of it for me. Well, when I got the car back, some things about the paint work began to unravel. And it was expensive. It was over $10,000. And I said in the car is a bare shell. It wasn't like they had to take it apart and put it back together. The car was totally taken apart. Now, when I got the car back, what ended up happening was a blister appeared in the rear left quarter panel. And when that blister appeared, I said, I'm going to have to take the car back to the repair shop to get paint. Well, the problem was this guy sold his shop, but he was still friends with his old painter who worked at a shop up in Savannah area. I sent the car up there, and he said, I'll cover the cost of shipping. And I said, okay. Well, I get the car back. There were still some issues, and $1,800 in paint correction later, there's still some issues. But don't worry, I was told by the owner of the shop that he would still take care of it. Now, it's not like this would be a financially painful endeavor, but $2,660 in shipping expenses and paint correction later, and being told, promised that I'd take care of, that I would get taken care of for these expenses. Here I am making this video. Now, I hope by the time this video goes out on YouTube, everything gets resolved and I get, reimbursed. But probably won't. Maybe it'll take a while. I don't know. I guess the thing that I've really found that has irritated me in this line of work, this brief story, by the way, which maybe I'll talk more about in a few years when I'm ready. But the thing that has irritated me so much in this line of work, caused me so much heartache, is that people will value keeping a few $100s or a few $1,000s over keeping their word. It's like your word is great until you have to write a check. Why is writing a check so painful for so many people that can afford to do it? We're not talking about people that don't have the money. We're talking about people that have the money. I deal with a lot of wealthy people, and they fall into two categories. People that accumulated wealth because they did their job well, and people that accumulated wealth because they screwed everybody over that they possibly could. They charged the maximum amount of money for their services. They did as much as they possibly could to retain all that money. Because they wake up and they think about it. They go to sleep, they think about it. They think, how can I get more of it? They just love having it. They love having the possessions that it buys. They love the idea of being able to say that they have millions of dollars in stock options or whatever. You see it just about everywhere. You see it on, YouTube influencers, or you see it with people that collect classic cars, and you see it with people who have really nice things and love to show them off, And I get so frustrated when I look at the attitude that people have when it's time for them to keep their word and pay up, whether it's in warranty expenses or parts expenses. I was dealing with this company recently in Fort Lauderdale called Rebuild Master Tech. They sent me 2 junk Easy Ls. They didn't even work. I just charged out $1,300. What do? They keep giving me the runaround on them. Why? Why do you guys have to do that? Why? Why is it so important to you that you sell people junk, garbage, and then, I don't know. It just pisses me off. So I guess the point that I'm trying to convey here is, like, if there's anything, especially if you're a young person watching this channel, don't work for people that are influenced by money. Don't become overly influenced by money. Don't make money your God. Don't make it the thing you think of. Don't make it your motivation to do your work. Once money becomes your motivation to do your work, guess what happens to you? You turn into a piece of garbage. Just like the repair shop owners I was talking about in the last video. You see it everywhere. I see it at church sometimes. I'm Catholic. I go to Mass all the time. One of the reasons that I left the what they call the Novus Ordo Mass which is like the normal like English language mass, and gravitated towards the Latin masses because money. Money, 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 money. The diocese begging us for money every week, and people acting like little materialistic bitches as soon as they get out of mass on Sunday. People dressed to the hilt, you know. I just was just so disgusted by it. You know, there's nothing wrong with accumulating wealth. It's just you need to realize that it's really not yours. It could be taken from you at any minute. You know, and sort of sometimes I think of the story of Job, where Job is like, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Well, some people think, you know, the typical money guy is like, oh, I created this for myself and I'm going to keep it forever. Total opposite of you know, letting go of the wealth accumulation. Anyway, one of the other things that I know I sound like a total communist. I'm not. I'm more of a free market guy, but I'm just saying don't let money rule your life, because letting money rule and control your life is basically like having another person, a cruel master, take complete control of who you are. Maybe this doesn't have that much to do with Mercedes, but I hope you found it interesting. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. And don't become so attached to money. Become attached to doing things like doing the job right, or serving other people, or being a person who is selfless with their time and energy, and the rest will come to you. You know, if you're a young person, that's the message I'd like for you to take away from this video. Once you have a roof over your head, a car to drive, a meaning in life, you don't need anything else, you know, other than health and love from your family and your friends. Anyway, we'll see you later. Take good care of yourself.